r/AskReddit. What is a waste of money to you? Not keeping track of or not using monthly paid subscriptions. Spotify account that you forgot you had, gym membership that you used once, etc. It's unbelievable to me that people just aren't aware of something they're being billed for on a regular basis. The people who spend thousands a month on Facebook or congregate type games. I'm an avid video game player, but yeesh, get some value for your bucks. Bruh, my mom plays a fake casino slots game and I found out she's been putting real money into it. Literally paying money to fake gamble. Buying clothes that you know you will never wear. Watched this YouTube video one where someone said, imagine if you could convert all the clothes that you don't wear into money. Since that day I have never bought anything extra. I used to be really guilty of this because I love fashion. I would see an outfit or a piece that I loved, and I'd buy it, but I wasn't realistic in asking myself when and where will I actually ever wear this. I had to take a good look at my actual lifestyle and the clothing I wear for it, and learn to admire many pieces from afar. Rent a center, errands, and the like. No, an iPad is not worth $3,600, especially if it gets repoed after you miss a single payment and also because it'll be effing obsolete by the time you pay it off. On the flip side though, when your fridge dies, you have a wife and 4 kids to feed and it's a week from payday with nothing in the bank and you have shitty credit. They can be helpful. Someone buying a £20 extended 3-year warranty on a £6 kettle. Tea must be so good there. For the most part I agree with you, except I think they're a good investment on vehicles. I work for a dealership and bit of advice here. 1. If it's a 2014 or newer, it's a good idea to get one because technology is a bitch and even these infotainment systems in cars alone are upwards of $4,000 to fix. Sensors, radar technology, etc. It's just not a good idea to drop over $25,000 on a technology-loaded machine that you rely on every day and not cover it past 3 years. There's a reason 90% of manufacturers all cut their bumper-to-bumper warranty off at 3 years. If you trade in every other year then obviously you're exempt from this, but if you plan on keeping the car long-term, it's a good idea. Extended warranties used to be a terrible purchase because all you had to do was your maintenance and take care of the car and it'd run forever, but you can't do preventative maintenance on a computer. 2. Shop at a dealership that offers vehicle service contracts instead of extended warranties. The difference between them is that an extended warranty is from a self-insured company. So all that company does is sell warranties and process claims. Because they're self-insured, you're more likely to have headaches and issues getting things covered. A vehicle service contract is backed by an insurance company. The ones we sell at our dealership are VSCs from Zurich Insurance, which is better known as Farmers Insurance Group in the US. Credit card interest. I know a bunch of people who are so shocked by their high interest rates. They thought it was like an interest-free loan to yourself and then are surprised when making teeny payments doesn't do anything. Gambling. Worked as a dealer in a casino for the better part of a year and it blew my mind watching tens of thousands, easily hundreds of thousands when our high-limit room was open, just disappear during an 8-hour shift. Not judging how people spend their money or have fun, but the house always wins your money if you play long enough. But that's the thing. Whenever I go to a casino I treat it as a night out. You lose your money. That was the cost for a good time, same as buying drinks or a concert ticket. You win some money. Well, lucky times I guess. That being said, whenever I'm at a state fair and I see one of those coin pushers I'm done. I will spend a fortune on those stupid machines. My stepson wanted $80 for 27 handmade Harry Potter wands that will arrive as they are made. I don't know, I told him we didn't have money for it, so he got his other mother to buy them before Christmas. So far he's gotten 1 or 2, they look like someone poured them into a pewter mold. I don't know if where they are coming from, but they look terrible and the kid's disappointed, but he learned why I don't just blow money on stuff like that. We got him a nice pair of boots instead. Impatience. Save up for the thing you want first, then buy it with the credit card, then make a payment on the credit card with the money you'd already set aside. With just a little patience, you can build your credit history and get the thing you want for zero additional cost. Hell, you can even get paid to build your credit history if you get a rewards card. No, I need that Furby right now. Most of my co-workers will stop and pick up Tim Hortons or Starbucks every day before work. We have free coffee at the office. It's not anything special, but it could save you $3 a day, $15 a week, and $2 grand, $700 a year. Edit, apparently I can't multiply before I drink coffee in the morning. So there may be one advantage of stopping before work. Purchasing a gym membership at a posh fitness establishment only to drive to it 2 to 3 times a week and walk on the treadmill. When me and my brother lived together, we always said that instead of buying gym membership, we'd spend money on gym equipment to have at home. Every month we'd spend £50 or so on stuff between us, and over time acquired a huge collection of free weights, benches/stands, chin-up bars, medicine balls, and eventually Olympic weights. Before we went our separate ways we had a couple of grand's worth of equipment. So basically, rather than spending money on gym memberships we never use, we spent money on gym equipment we never use. Smoking. It's just a huge loss on multiple levels. I am a high school student, and though you are correct that smoking cigarettes is looked down on, there are new smoking trends, obviously. We have all probably heard of Juul, the most infamous of vaping devices, that really kicked off the vaping epidemic. Sure, you guys and the generations before had cigarettes, but the people your age in high school knew what they were getting into. I'm going to talk about the fact that I am highly addicted to nicotine and it seems nearly impossible for me to stop. Me and my friends have no idea what the long-lasting effects of vaping is going to do to us, we simply started doing it because everyone around us did. The New Age policy on buying tobacco products did absolutely nothing. Nicotine addicts, especially my age, will do just about anything to get their fix. I've talked to my friends about it a lot, and we all want to quit cause it is scary and pointless. It is very expensive as well. I agree strongly with saying this is an expensive habit, cause I'm telling you this is where all of my minimum wage paycheck goes towards. One of my friends goes through a whole pack of Juul pods in about 3-4 days. One Juul pod is equivalent to a pack of cigarettes. The device I use comes with 2 bigger pods in the pack. I go through them in about a week. A pack of pods usually costs about $15 depending on what device you use. Very expensive and getting out of hand. There's no way that vaping companies, especially Juul, weren't targeting young people with flavored products. Okay, well, this is my first time ever responding to anything on Reddit. I just felt a high schooler's perspective might have been appreciated. Buying the latest tech when your old tech is still working just fine. For example, there is no need to buy the latest iPhone every year, if your old one is still working just fine. Additionally, if you wait for a few months after the release date, prices often go down. I have started buying used phones and I love it. Check out like a Pixel 2 XL, you can get one now for around $200. When it breaks, just get another one. This $1,000 phone stuff is nuts. eBay works. I have also used Swappa with success. DoorDash, or other things like it. If there was a real, honest commercial about it, it would go like this. Hey, enjoying your $7 burrito? Yeah. What if I told you I can deliver it to your house? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, there is 242%, or so, markup. So it will cost you $17. Oh well, at least you don't have to do a 2-minute drive to Taco Bell. Shoe collecting, only to store them and never wear them. I had a pretty sizable collection. Didn't wear 95% of the stuff. Got laid off and it took about 6 months to find a new job. While I no longer have most of the shoe collection, I'm glad that I spent my money that way rather than waste it on consumables. Obviously saving would have been good, but I probably wouldn't have been able to turn a $90 savings into $600 like I did for a shoe purchase. Shoes I bought for a barely over $100 sold for between $300 and $400. I mean, there was nothing that I lost money on unless you count time that I had the money tied up in those purchases. Between that and all of the unused tools that I had that I bought on clearance to flip or was able to get from dumpster diving, I was able to stay afloat, pay rent and all of my other bills, and not be homeless.